Josh Dewar, and today I'll be talking about Thomas Alva Edison. Just to start off with one of his quotes, "Many of life's failures are people who did not really realize how close they were to success when they gave up." And I just think that's an important quote because that just kind of talks about like what kind of person he was and how inspiring he was. Thomas Edison was born February 11th, 1848, and in Milan, Ohio, actually. And he ended up growing up in Port Huron, Michigan. He ended up dying on October 18th, 1931. He was an American inventor and a businessman, and he owned his own company. As Josh said, it was Edison Electric, and that's who Henry Ford worked for, and that's how they were friends. He was one of the first inventors to apply the principles of mass production to large-scale teamwork and the process of invention, and he was known as a prolific inventor. Other inventions he invented included he included the light bulb, as we all know. That's the phonograph right there in the middle, and that's a motion picture camera. That's one of the very first ones. And then some other inventions were the telegraph, the stock ticker, battery for an electric car, and a mechanical vote recorder. The phonograph was first invented on August 12th, 1877, and he developed it as a result of working on the telegraph and the telephone. A little bit about the phonograph. It involved a piece of tin foil that was on that cylinder there in the middle. And what happened was when you talk into one end of the phonograph while you're cranking it, and as you're talking to it, there's a little needle inside that would vibrate to your voice and stuff. And when it vibrates, it would create like a groove in the foil. And when it created a groove in the foil, then the sound vibrations would end up getting recorded, and then it would play out after you were done speaking into it. John Crucy's role on the phonograph, he actually was the one who built the phonograph for Edison, and he supposedly did it in 30 hours, which is kind of impressive. And Edison loved the phonograph so much that he called it his baby. And then over the next 50 years, he started doing a lot of improvements to his phonograph and just trying to make it better. And right there is a picture of the first phonograph that was invented, and then some improvements were done, and that's what it turned out. And then when the 20th century came around, Emil Berliner initiated a transaction from the phonograph cylinders to a gramophone records, and that's a gramophone there with Emil on the far side. And that just kind of shows how music has started to evolve. So then after the gramophone came the record players, and then after that you had CD players, and now technology's so good, it's all online and stuff. And there are my sources.